Well, he could be though. Now you're sitting with that.
He could be. And he has kids who play soccer, which I tried desperately to have, but no, I got to use it.
Okay, people, we want to get started on time so we can get you out of here on time. Fair warning, camera is running. So you know, don't be afraid to ask questions. Be careful if you take a jab at somebody or talk about somebody. I'm not editing it unless you pay me $20 per word. So here's the TA that we're going to bring back. It was a complete total team effort. At one point, these chairs were in a V. We sat with Mr. Brimmer, Julie Fries, John Daniels, Mike Klump. Rick Judge was stuck in the mud that night. We sat right here and we had the whole contract right here working together. We didn't agree sometimes. There was no derogatory. I mean, it was just straight up. It was almost like one team working together to get the best possible outcome. So last Thursday, Dab and I were out of town. The team took it over. We had some phone calls back and forth. We felt comfortable with what we're bringing back. So one of the things we want to do is lay it out. Please just let us know if you got questions. We want to make sure you know this. Plus, if other members come to you who can't make it today or don't understand the video, you guys can kind of pass along the information as we do that. So I'm going to let Julie take over. I'm going to kind of run the camera and stuff, and we've got slides for each one of us. But fire away if you've got questions.
Okay.
Jules, you'll have to speak up too. This running back here will kill you.
Okay, so we have a TA for a 3-year agreement.
You can come right out. I can work the slides for you from back here.
Chris, can you close enough, please?
So, it's a 3-year agreement. We have some insurance to talk about, Schedule A, and we also have quite a bit of language, or quite a few language changes which benefit us financially. Our insurance would remain the same, no increase for 3 years.
It's fully paid. Nothing changes. So if it goes up, we're good for 3 years. They pick up the difference as it comes into that.
Then you can see there's the Schedule A increase for our salary for the next 3 years.
So the first year, we've got the contract up if you want to take a look at it. And I will email out the cleaned up copy to you guys after we're done. It'll come with that so you can look at your schedule. But that first year will be 1.5, add 1% on top of that the second year, and 1.5 on the third year. So as it gets into that. I changed this. You probably didn't see this. I'm sorry. But what I changed it to you guys so you could see it, you get longevity beginning with your 14th year. Okay? So it would increase to 3% in 1920. It would stay 3% the following year, and it would go to 3.5% in the third year. Your 20th year, you'd get 4.5. And with the 25th year, you'd get 5.5. Okay? So like last year, it was at 2.5 for 14-19 as it went in, if that makes sense. But basically a 0.5%, nothing the second year, 0.5%. So you're getting 1% over 3 years on longevity. But that will also go up with the increases to salary each year. So because it's based on step 1, right? Yeah. Deb?
We still have the $300 a year for the conference money, but we talked quite a bit about how the conferences have increased in cost, and we were told that there's actually money in that budget that often goes untapped every year. And so some of the language changes that are happening in this section is that you are guaranteed the $300 for conferences. However, should you need additional money, or should there be a conference that costs more than the $300, you're to go to your administrator and ask, because they have money there. And if they deny you for whatever reason, you can't grieve it, but you can still make your request at central office then. Because what we were told was that for some reason, a lot of our administrators seem to think that they have to stick to that $300 limit, and they don't. And so Steve told us that he'd already put it on his schedule for their retreat this summer to talk to the administrators about the fact that there was more money available there, and if teachers wanted to go to conferences that cost more than $300, that we should be allowed to do that. And he was going to tell them that if they deny our request, that he is basically giving us permission to go over their head and go to central office and say, we want to attend this conference, kind of a thing. So So while we didn't get any additional money there, we have been assured that there is money, if you want it, if there's something, because we talked about like a lot of the national conferences, you know, you just can't go for 300.
We took out, to you guys, the survey, 41 teachers last year didn't use their 300. So do the math. That's quite a bit of savings.
As far as the parent contact time, it's staying with the 15 hours, which is what we've had in the last several contracts. However, that additional 3 hours that you have to write down that you did, that's gone. You don't have to do that anymore. Because we all know, and they know too, that we put in way more than 15 hours. So the fact that we have to document it is ridiculous. If you are within, we got 3 more years added to this. If you're within your first 8 years of certification, then you may use some of that money to pay for tuition. We realized, like in the last couple of years, they added that reading requirement for teachers that they had to take a class kind of a thing. And we know that if you graduate from college and you don't get a job within the first couple of years, you know, you still have, you can apply for the extension to get your so many hours in or whatever, and so we've increased that so that if you were within your first 8 years of your certification, you can use the money to pay for tuition. We did get the amount of money that you are paid if you sub on your prep hour from $30 to $40. We were asking for per diem, but they did agree to at least increase that to a little bit. So that's a little bit of a bump. And then if you are asked to monitor classes during times that you don't normally have to, we got that bumped from 15 to 25. This one is this is kind of a big one right now because we all got that email from Amy saying whether our departments or our grade levels had done what they were supposed to do for the Karen Bailey stuff, and with her thinly veiled suggestion that we work over the summer if we didn't make our goal or whatever. We did get that increased as well from 15 to 25. So our suggestion to you is if you are planning on meeting over the summer with your department or your grade level, wait until after July 1st. Because if you meet before July 1st, you're going to get the $15. Where this contract takes effect after July 1st. So if you meet after July 1st, you'll get $25 per hour. So that's our suggestion to you.
Go back one.
Yep. Go back one.
Back one. Okay, so how do I do that? I'm happy to use my front time for different things. I'm okay, but I didn't know about that. Like,
Yellow
you
sheet.
just thought it was assumed that if we were asked to participate in something.
It says that you're requested at least 4 times a year. If it's more than 4, then you should be signing a yellow sheet that says that you are working on your prep time.
Does that include
That doesn't
No.
happen often, but
Because we have
keep
tons
track.
of speech IEPs, like I had like 10 kids in speech this
You
year.
know, IEPs are considered part of expected to be same content.
Go back, sorry.
Yeah, right there. Does that apply to like sometimes the special teachers, because we have a shortage of subs, we were often, at Win anyway,
Go back one.
That's the back one. That's
the back
where
one.
the one where
It's the bottom of your prep period.
yeah, at the bottom, and that